Hello, everyone, and welcome to the milestone 125th episode of the Jake's Take with Jacob Elyachar Podcast. I'm your host, Jacob Elyachar, the chief content producer and writer of jakestake.com, a pop culture entertainment news website. For my 125th episode, I am very excited to welcome one of today's biggest stars to the podcast, Amara La Negra. Many reality TV fans might know Amara from her time on VH1's reality TV show Love and Hip Hop Miami. In addition, Amara came in second place on the seventh season of Mira Quien Baila and was a panelist on Hip Hop Squares. She's also the host of Exactly Amara, which is part of iHeartMedia's My Cultura network. She's also a verified artist on Spotify, and several of her singles, such as What a Bam Bam, Insecure, Sé que Soy, and I, have been streamed at least 1 million times. Amara has a massive social media following. As of this recording, she has over 153,000 Twitter followers, 182,000 YouTube subscribers, 359,000 TikTok followers, 722,000 Facebook fans, and 2.3 million Instagram followers. Without further ado, let's go to my conversation with Amara.
And I'm here.
Alrighty, let's get started. So, Amara, hold on a second.
Yes.
When did you get interested in music, and how did that passion evolve into the desire to pursue a career in the recording industry?
Well, I actually started when I was 4 years old. I started at a very early age as a child star. I was always involved in the entertainment industry. But professionally, when I was about 17 years old, I put out my first song. And then I had my first big break musically in 2013 in the Dominican Republic. So I've been doing music my whole life. It's just waiting for that big break to happen.
Awesome. And speaking of big break, most of my audience knew you from your time on Love and Hip Hop Miami. So how did that time on the VH1 series help you prepare for your future stages of your career?
Well, I mean, I'm definitely grateful to Mona, to Love and Hip Hop, VH1, Viacom, to like the whole team, all my producers, everyone for giving me this opportunity to showcase my music, who I am as an artist, to allow people to get to know me, create a new fan base. And it definitely has been a great experience. It has its ups and downs because everything is not perfect in life. But I've definitely learned and gained a lot from it. And the thing that I'm the most grateful for is the fact that it allowed me to gain a new fan base. A lot of people that didn't know about me, even though that I've been working for years, and a lot of people knew me from the Latin market, but it just opened a new door. And I'm definitely grateful for that. And I was also able to use a platform to talk about the Afro-Latino community and uplift the Afro-Latino community. So a lot of great things have, occurred from this show.
Awesome. I want to get back to your music because I love your music, and I was listening to it before we were online. I love to talk about the stories behind some of your most successful tracks, if you don't mind.
Okay, let's go for it.
Let's start with What a Bam Bam, 2.9 million streams. It's your second most streamed song on Spotify.
Yes, Bam Bam is one of those songs that is a vibe. It's a feel-good song. It's definitely a remix from a classic. And I just like to do fusion. I like to mix like old style with new style. I love dance hall, Afrobeat, dembow, kizomba. There's just so many genres, Brazilian funk. I love being able to mix different sounds together and create something new, innovative, or fresh. And Bam Bam was definitely that song that is always going to feel like a classic.
Speaking of classic, Secure probably is your most classic song. 4.5 million Spotify streams, can't be wrong.
Yes. Does that make me insecure? Yes, that definitely is one of my favorite songs. If you guys haven't heard it, definitely go check it out. It means a lot to me. I love the way that the song came out, the energy behind it. And I know that a lot of people can identify with being in a relationship and your partner making you feel insecure about yourself. So that definitely is one of those songs that is always going to hit home for me.
Awesome. Celebra with Messiah.
Yes. Celebrar with Messia. He's a Dominican artist raised in New York. You know me, I'm Dominican and proud. I love being able to collaborate with other fellow colleagues. And it's one of those songs about celebrating life. And it's a song that goes perfect in any occasion.
Awesome. How about Sé que Soy?
Sé Que Soy is one of my favorite songs. It has to be my top 3 favorite songs. I love the lyrics. I love what it stands for, even though that it's kind of messy. Because it talks about being the side chick. But there's a lot of girls that's been the side chick. Sometimes you've been the side chick and you didn't even know you were the side chick. So it's one of those songs that anytime you're going through a breakup or you're going through a difficult time, a lot of girls will definitely do them for TikToks and they'll tag me and be like, oh my God, I hate him. And I'm like, I know, I get it.
Awesome. And let's finally stop with balloons.
Oh my God. Like balloons, pop like balloons. Yes. That's also another fun song. It's really hype. Guys, if you haven't checked out my music, go to Spotify, YouTube, wherever you want. Go check out my music. Go hear some of the old stuff, some of the new stuff. I recently just put out a new song called Muévete. And I also just put out like 2 days ago the music video for TikTok, which I did in the Dominican Republic. I'm coming up with so many new songs. I have great new features this year coming up. I have so much happening that I can't wait for you guys to hear it and check it out.
Awesome. So who are your dream collaborators, singers, songwriters, producers, and how would they enhance your sound, Amara?
Nope, I don't really feel like I have a dream collab, to be honest, which is crazy. I feel like my dream collab is working with whomever wants to work with me. I've worked with a lot of artists that I was like, oh my God, I can't wait to meet this person. And then they didn't turn out to be what I saw on social media or what I saw on TV or whatever. So to me, it's more about the chemistry and the vibe. If you want to work and I want to work and we're both going to put effort into making this a hit and putting in that effort, I'm down for it.
Awesome. I want to congratulate you because you are in the iHeart family with your podcast, and the iHeart Familia and Mi Cultura podcast network show, exactly, Amara, with your co-host, Stevie Nunez. So could you please describe your podcast to my audience?
Yes, so I am excited. I am officially part of the iHeart family. Thanks to my Cultura Podcast Network. And the show is very, very Latino. It's very, very Latinx. We speak a lot of Spanglish. And we talk about a lot of topics like finances. I obviously have to talk about the Afro-Latino community. We talk about sex a lot. Relationships. It's like very unfiltered, uncensored. It's not cookie cut. It's like the real, like we would really talk in real life as friends. We talk about everything that's happening. Obviously we talk about celebrities and all those things, but just figuring out the difference also for those that are born and raised in the United States from like Latino parents. Culturally, we're a little bit different. We see things different. Our parents raised us with the mentality, a lot of us, culturally, how things used to be. So just being able to not lose your identity as a Latino in the United States. So it's just very generic, but it's really fun. It's very lit. Shout outs to Stevie Nunez, my co-host, super cool peoples. And yeah, guys, definitely go download the iHeart Radio app. Check me out. Check out Exactly Amara every Thursday on iHeartRadio. There's great new episodes. We just had our first guest, which I won't tell you who it is because you have to stay tuned for it, but it's going to be lit.
Awesome. And you have a massive social media following on Instagram. As of this recording, 2.3 million Instagram followers. So do you have any tips on how my audience can improve their social media presence?
You know what? There's no right or wrong way for me. I feel like there's a lot of people that are like, you need to do this or you should do this. No, you do whatever makes you feel good. I feel that my Instagram, for me personally, it's like my diary. I have more real friends on social media than I have in real life. So I just feel like it's my diary. Share your experience, share your journey. Sometimes things are going to be good. Sometimes things are going to be bad. And people need to see that. Don't always feel like you have to post just the best parts of your life. Post the raggedy trash moments too, because it makes people feel like they can identify with you and they want to see you win. They want to feel like they're part of your journey. If you're starting a business, if you're sharing music, whatever it is, take them through the process, the good and the bad, the struggles, the late nights, the editing, the process. They want to see it, even though you're like, they're going to think this is boring. No, a lot of people are actually interested. And another thing, you never know who's watching. So never feel like your content isn't good enough. Never feel that people aren't watching. You just never know who that one person is watching that can change your whole life.
Awesome. As we start to wrap up our conversation, if you had the opportunity to meet with aspiring artists who want to take their careers to the next level in the entertainment industry, what advice would you share with them?
Never give up. Definitely, I know it sounds corny and tacky because you guys have heard it 1,000 times, but just never give up. It's never too late. There's people that have become millionaires and have become a success after their 60s, you know? you never know. Like, don't put limits to your artistry. Don't put limits to your creativity. Don't put limits to what you're capable of doing, because you yourself don't even know what you're capable of doing because you haven't even fulfilled everything that you have within yourself. So just never stop, never settle. Don't give up. Keep working towards it. As long as every day you're doing something, even if it's the smallest thing, but something towards your goal, you're already a step further ahead. I haven't even reached where I want to reach in life, but I never stop working because I have faith in me. And you have to believe in you, because especially in this world, everybody's ready to attack you. Everybody's ready to tell you how bad you are, how trash your product is, your whatever it is that you do, how you're not worthy. If you don't believe that yourself, that you are enough, like my shirt says, then nobody will believe you. So you have to believe it so you can sell it.
Awesome, Amara. So where can my audience, I know we went over this, but however, I want them to know where can exactly download your music, download exactly Amara, and also check out your ventures on Love and Hip Hop.
Most definitely. Stay tuned for Love and Hip Hop Miami, the 4th season. Hopefully, will finally come out this August. I'm very excited for that. There's so much tea happening this season. You guys can't miss it. Check out Exactly Amara on iHeartRadio every Thursday. Download the app. And if you want more information, definitely go follow at Exactly Amara on Twitter, Instagram, and my YouTube channel. Follow me at Amara La Negra ALN on all my social media platforms, and check out my music. Just go Google it. You'll find me.
Amara, thank you so much for taking time in your schedule to talk with us today. You are awesome. I love your music. You are one incredible woman, and thank you so much for being one of my favorite artists of this year.
Thank you so much. I am so grateful. Shout outs to all the listeners. I love you guys so much. And I'm here if you need me. I'm your girl.
Thank you so much, Amara. Have a great one. And that was my conversation with Amara La Negra. She's a huge superstar, and I cannot wait to see what she does next. Thank you for visiting, Amara. I really appreciate it. If you missed any episode of the Jake's Take with Jacob Elyachar podcast, head to our podcast channels on Apple Podcasts, Deezer, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and Spreaker. Just type in Jake's Take with Jacob Elyachar, JACOB ELYACHAR. Once again, JACOB ELYACHAR. Are you on social media? Because I'm on social media too. Head to my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube channels. That is Jacob Elyachar, JACOB ELYACHAR. Once again, JACOB ELYACHAR. The blog that started all, jakes-take.com, is celebrating its 10th anniversary this year. Head over to jakes-take.com for my interviews, reports, music reviews, and a lot of coverage for the past 10 years. If you're financially able to, please consider heading to my PayPal page. I do a lot of the interviews, I do all the editing, and it would really mean a lot to have your support if you're financially able to. If yes, great. If not, I totally understand, but please consider liking my podcast and also subscribing on my social media channels. Thank you very much for visiting, and thank you so much for listening. And until next time, have a great one, everybody.